This is TJ with Robinhood Coins, and tonight I wanted to share with you some silver purchases that I made over the past couple of months. I generally pop into the silver dealer whenever the price of silver is down to $17 or under, and I generally get constitutional silver in the hopes to find some coins that I need for my collection, and then I can always stack the rest. So I figured we would open up these bags and separate everything out by denomination, and then I'd share with you the best finds of each denomination. Then we'll go over the proof sets and uncirculated mint sets that I've gotten. And then finally, we'll grab one of these items out of this and we'll give it away as the Robinhood Coins giveaway for this video. As always, just comment on the video and we'll use a random comment picker to pick the winner. So let's get started. Alright, so now I have them all separated, and we have an American Silver Eagle right here. Really nice. And that is a 2017. Very cool. We'll set that aside because it's not really one of those denominations. We have this Atlantis Mint, 1 troy ounce, 3/9 fine silver right there. Very cool. We'll set that aside. And then I believe all of these, yep, these are all 1964 Kennedys. So we will set those aside as well. And now we're left with Mercury dimes and we have the quarters. So we will go through the quarters first and then we'll go through the Mercury dimes. Alright, so here they are all laid out, and it's actually a total of 22 quarters, $5.50 face value, and we had 1 Barber, 1 Walking Liberty, we had a 1940 Philadelphia, 41 Philadelphia, 42, 43, 44, and 46 all Philadelphia. We had a 42 Denver, a 44 Denver, a 45 Denver, and a 46 San Francisco. 248 Denvers, 2 1951 Philadelphias, 1951, 56, 58, and 64 Denver, and then a 1952 and a 1953 down here, San Francisco. So taking a look at this Barber quarter first, 1914 Denver, and it looks like it's in pretty good condition. I was reading the Red Book, and it says that the date and the legends have to be visible for it to be G4. And I believe the legends are either the stars or maybe the denticles around the inside ring right there. But if you know what the legends are, let me know. I appreciate it. I was looking it up and I couldn't find out what it meant by legends. But I do think this is at least G4. And in the Red Book, it says that G4 is worth $9 for the 1914 Denver. And I bought it for silver melt, so that's cool. Next, we have the 1928 Standing Liberty from Philadelphia. And that is very cool. Beautiful design. Got to love that. And it's in decent shape, too. I mean, date fully visible. In God We Trust, fully visible. Little bit of detail left on Lady Liberty. And you can read United States on the back, $quarter. Just very cool right there. And again, got it for silver melt. I checked the mintage on all of the 1940 through 1964, and the only ones that were even relatively low were this 1946 San Francisco, which has only 4.2 million minted, so that's really cool. And then we had the 1948 Denver and the 1952 and 1953 San Francisco all had 12, 14, 17 million. So not a key date or anything, but lower than the 80, 90, 100 million Philadelphia counterparts for most of those years. So that's cool. And then out of all of this right here, at least 12 of these are ones that I don't already have. I don't have an album yet. I just have them in a tube, and I went and checked real quick, looked at the dates and the mint marks, and 12 of these I do not already have. So that is really cool. And then the rest of them we'll go ahead and stack, add to the silver stack. So we'll go ahead and move on to the dimes. So I have the dimes all separated out here by decade. I have the teens right here along with the single barber dime that I got. I have the 20s over in this little pile right here. I have all my 30s right here and then 40s. And then I have all my rosy dimes right there. So I think what I'll do is I'll set the 30s and 40s to the side, and then we'll lay out in order of year and mint mark the teens and 20s and see what we got. So here I've laid out the dimes that we got from 1900 through 1929. And the very top row there is Philadelphia. These three right here in the middle are going to be Denver. And these two at the bottom are San Francisco. And so starting off this 1900 Philadelphia barber dime, decent detail left on it. I mean, the head or the face doesn't have any detail hardly, but all of the words, the date is clear. So for something that's 119 years old, that is very cool. I was excited to get that. We had 1917 and 1918 were the years that we had, and the 17 we had Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. And so this Denver right here, I checked the red book. There's 9 million minted of this one. It's the lowest of the three. So that's cool. And then the next one that's somewhat low mintage is the 1926 Denver. And I want to say this is 6 million minted, but not super low or key date or anything, but still relatively low. And then the next one was the 1928 Denver, and this one has only 4 million minted. So very cool there, especially to have it in this good a condition. I mean, it's not like super great condition or anything, but considering I got these for melt value, I'm glad to have them in G4 or better. So that's really exciting. All right, so here are all the 1930s Mercury dimes laid out. We had two 30s, a 31, a couple 34s, 35s, 36s, 37s, and 39s. There's really only 4 low mintages in the 30s, the 1930 San Francisco, and the 31 Denver, and the 31 San Francisco. And we didn't have any of those. We had 230 plains, and we had this 31 plain. And this is 3 million minted, and it's in decent shape for as old as it is, so that's really cool. But it's not one of the really low mintage ones. But so there's nothing really sought after here, but got a cool little variety of 1930s Mercury dimes, so that's cool. So here we have laid out all the 40s, 50s, and 60s dimes, and out of the Mercuries, we ended up with a 1940, 41, 42, 43, 44, and 45. I did check all of the 1942 for the 1942 over 41 error, and none of them had that. And then I did check to see if there's any low mintages in this time period, and there isn't. But it does look like we will have a few additions to our collection, so that is really cool. And then we'll just stack the rest. In this, I also got 5 1964 half dollars. Gotta love the 90% Kennedy here. This one looks really nice. They already came encapsulated, and so I just left them that way. But all of them are pretty nice. Pretty nice condition, and even I think this might be the worst one, but still very nice. Got to love that. Next up, I wanted to show you the proof sets and uncirculated sets that I purchased. First off is this 1970 San Francisco proof set. This is really cool, and I wanted to get this primarily because the 1970 half dollar is so hard to come by. So I went ahead and got this. But one thing that was interesting is this half dollar almost looks like it's got a rotated die. Take a look at that obverse, flip it over, and that die is just slightly to the left. But on the obverse, it looks very straight and aligned with the holder. I checked the quarter and the dime, and they don't seem to have that. They're just rotated in the holder. But If it is, it's going to be a very minor rotation. I mean, very, 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 very minor. So it probably wouldn't even be worth anything. But still, really cool. Glad I grabbed that. Next, I grabbed 5 of the 1971 uncirculated sets. And 2 of them came in the packaging still with the certificate of authenticity from the mint and the uncirculated 1971 right there. Hopefully you can see that. And so that was cool to get them still in the packaging. And then there's 3 more. I'll just show one of them here. And here it is, 1971. Hopefully you can see that mint mark right there. San Francisco. And then it even comes with the silver dollar little token right there, plastic. So that is very cool. And then I had this 1973 San Francisco that came in this holder right here. So that is very cool. And then I got this one right here that was loose, 1973 San Francisco as well. But still very cool to get that. Love those big, hefty Ike dollars. Here's one last look at all of the silver that we purchased over the past couple of months combined. And I counted out all of the coinage. It's a total of $15 face value in coinage. And then we had the 1 ounce Troy Atlantis Mint Bar, the ASE, and the Proof and Mint sets as well. Well, the Robinhood coins giveaway for this video is going to be this 2017 American Silver Eagle. Just a beautiful coin. Gosh, I really, really like it. This is just an awesome design. Excited to give this away. As always, if you want to enter the giveaway, just comment on the video and we will use a random comment picker to pick the winner. Well, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a lot of fun. I really love finding the old silver and finding some for my collection and stacking some, as well as finding silver proofs. Those are really cool as well. Just a lot of fun. If you enjoyed it, smash that like button. If you like our content, hit subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any videos or giveaways. And we will see you on the next hunt.